Nashu! Well, I'll be Eskalia in the flesh. A pleasure to see you again. Wait, is this what they call serendipity? It is, isn't it? That settles it. You've got to help me find the inspector. Core, I was hoping you would silently agree. So, I've been trying to calculate the trajectory the inspector took when he was catapulted into the sky again. I've triple-checked my figures and concluded he must have landed somewhere here in Ishgard. Unfortunately, the investigation hasn't been proceeding as smoothly as I had hoped. But now that you're here, we're sure to make some progress. Come, let's speak with the merchants and see if anyone hasn't had dealings with the gentlemanly Highlander. I will be on until I finish this. I don't know. Someday. Time, place, things. A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? My apologies, but I cannot say I have had dealings with the man as you describe. Dang. Good day to you, madame. Oh, are you looking for someone? A gentlemanly Highlander. I know not this man of whom you speak, but mayhaps Mistress Celeste does? She is well acquainted with rather a lot of merchants and noblemen. Night-night, Tanya. Have a good night. I've sold my fair share of goods to Highlander adventurers, but I'd not describe such clients as particularly gentlemanly, I'm afraid. As warm a welcome to you, miss. How may I be of service? A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? Now that I think of it, I have heard tell of a foreigner who may be the man whom you seek. Begging your pardon, miss, but did you say you know Inspector Hildebrad? An acquaintance of yours, I presume? I do not know his name, only that he is here by invitation of Lord Edmont, or so it is rumored. Surely, as a ward of House Fortemps, it would be a trifling matter to go and ask after him at the manor. I like Nashu. Core, I knew it was serendipity. To Fortemps Manor. Please, ward of Fortemps Manor, come on. They're like, I'm next in line for, like, ruling that place. The Count himself said, one day you're gonna rule this house, and I'm gonna give you $50. I remember it. It very clearly happened at 3.1. Especially the $50 part. That's in the mail. Well met, Mistress Ryumasa. Do you require assistance? Aye, it is as you say. At this time, Lord Edmont is entertaining a foreign guest. Huzzah! We found the inspector! If I'm not mistaken, their meeting should be ending shortly. If you like, you may retire to the gazebo and wait for our guest to depart. A gazebo? Aren't those dangerous? Then again, you seem a responsible sort, not likely to let a wild gazebo run amok. Very well, we humbly accept your honor. What? And if it wakes up, I'll have you there to protect me. We talking about a monstrous gazebo? Is this Munchkin? Is that a Munchkin joke? She does enough, as always. That must be Inspector Hildebrand. Yes. I cannot well imagine how arduous your journey must have been. Truth be told, I found the brisk earthen air to be rather invigorating. It stimulates body and mind both, a welcome benefit when one must discuss such matters of commerce. I dare say we would not have accomplished so much otherwise. There's no way that's Inspector Hildebrand. There you are, Inspector. I've been looking all over for you. Oh. Or it's Godbert. Sup, Reaper? How's it going, man? I say, who do I see before me? Not one but two of my beloved son's faithful companions. Lord Godbert! But I thought... Hildy in Ishgard? This is the first I've heard of it. Aha! I found you at last, heretic! /point. Yes, you, the hulking brute with a mad gleam in his eye. Your brazen heresy is plain for all to see. Surrender yourself to the Inquisition at once. I beg your pardon? This man is an Uldan merchant here at the behest of House Fortum. Such baseless accusations will not be tolerated. A guest of House Fortum? Then he couldn't possibly... Though there were those two wards that, but they were acquitted of all charges in a trial by combat, and if he demands the right to... then I would personally have to... Oh dear. Thousand apologies, good sir. I spoke out of turn. I am Seer, and as you may have guessed, I am an Inquisitor who has been charged with investigating reports of a rather suspicious, possibly heretical individual. Oh, a heretic, you say? One who bears a passing resemblance to me? I, a man, rather muscular, wearing dark garments and acquitting himself in a somewhat gentlemanly fashion, as some might say. This heretic sounds like the spitting image of Inspector Hildebrad. Could he be a fan? Say again, are you acquainted with such a man? I see, and the man you are looking for is Lord Godbert's son. It would seem that our investigations may be connected, so I put to you a proposal. The first reported sightings of the heretic I am tracking came from Falcon's Nest. Mayhap we should journey there together. It is, after all, possible that we are seeking the self-same individual. If so, and if he is innocent, it would be for the best if you were present when I apprehend him, that we might resolve this matter without incident. I say we go with him, Eskalia. This looks like our best lead yet. I shall accompany you as well. It has been far too long since I laid eyes on my beloved son, and if there's a chance we might be reunited, I should be glad to seize it. Then it is settled. We shall leave for Falcon's Nest. I hate Falcon's Nest. I hate that place. I don't want to go there anymore. It sucks. It's dull. Oh, Reaper, that's awesome. Teleport. Hate this place. What's up, Ryuichi? No, I don't want it to turn 13. I want to finish this. Go to bed. I'm tired. Oh, Redwalled again. Every time I come here, bad happens. At least they get the blood off it. Mr. Shriamasa, are these your traveling companions? Mysterious muscular vagabond? Ah yes, a patrol sighted him lurking near the dusk vigil. Thinking he might be a lost traveler, they called out to him, but rather than approach, he fled. Quite frankly, I am surprised you bothered to come all this way. That sighting barely warranted a mention in my report. Aha! The unmistakable scent of heresy. I'ma hit you with my polearm. Ah, terribly sorry. Old habit I picked up from my mentor. I know. I will not rush to judgment as before. Still, much as I hope you find your missing inspector, I must confess some small desire that we instead unearth a lingering pocket of heresy. Of late, there have been virtually no confirmed instances of heretical misdeeds. How about the person who poisoned me? How about that for heretical misdeeds? It's gotten so bad that some are speculating our funding may be reduced, or worse, that the Inquisition's operations might come under review. That is why, alone as my witness, I will find and bring a heretic to justice, and prove that our order still has value in these uncertain times. Now she's sleeping again. Yes, I understand you have your reasons, but whether or not this vagabond was a heretic remains to be seen. Still, if you are set upon your course, you may begin your search near the dust vigil. Vigil. An excellent suggestion, Sir Redwald. Yeah. To the dusk vigil. The hunt continues. Yeah, Nashu is like my favorite. We must survey the area. Comb the desert. Fury, take me, it's freezing. Bah, this is a waste of time. No living thing could survive in this godforsaken wasteland. Over there, look! Someone's coming from the vigil. Inspector, Inspector, is that you? As I live and breathe, of all the places to be reunited with Master Zombie Brand's compatriots, how fare you all this fine evening? Hark! A heretic raised from the dead by his brother's unholy magics. Haha! He's not a heretic. He's one of the gentle dead men. One of the gentle dead men. What brings you so far from Ul'dah, good sir? Well, as you know, ours is a rather lonely existence, so when we heard rumors of an abandoned fortress held by zombies, we were delighted. I was chosen to serve as emissary and set out immediately. Alas, it seems my efforts were for naught. Ah, truly? Everyone, last one, dead? That is to say, irrevocably dead. If it was necessary, then so be it. Still, after coming all this way, it is more than a little disappointing, you understand. Then my calculations were wrong? The inspector didn't land in Sirthus? Now, do not fret so. If it is our overlord you seek, then you are in luck. As the founder of the Gentle Dead Men, our fates, and our aether, are inextricably entwined. In fact, I can feel it calling to me now. Truly, good sir, you can guide us to Inspector Hildebrand? As sure as my rotting nose can lead me to fresh brains. Follow me, my friends. Reading this book like what the... One must remain vigilant for heresy, for it can manifest in myriad ways. 'Tis a vile, insidious sickness which needs be burned out ere the infection takes hold. Surely zombification would qualify, yes? Confound it, they've left us behind. I think I know who his mentor might have been. Someone who feels very strongly about sickness and that it must be purged. Who do they think they are, commandeering this investigation, and employing a zombie as a bloodhound? It beggars belief. We must regain control of the situation. With me, Eskalia. Oh, yeah, I actually have to wait till it casts. Huh. must be purged. Filthy rats. Now he's got himself a freaking disciple. Hold a moment, my friends. I must needs concentrate. Master Zombie Brand is indeed nearby, but there is also something else. Mayhap a powerful magic confounding my senses. I can guide you no further. We must needs split up and search the area. Now see here, these wastes are infested with wild beasts, and you would have us split up? Eskalia can handle herself, true, and you've clearly no reason to fear death, but what of Mistress Nashu? Ah, I take your meaning. My good zombie Eskalia, pray see to the lady's protection. Hi, Nihilist. My legs are fine. Very smooth. Very, lovely. I got to wear a skirt last night, and it was amazing. It was excellent. Well, I'm glad it was hilarious. At least got something out of it. That was the idea. By the way, if you missed that, you can head over to youtube.com/limitbreakradio or over to limitbreakradio.com and check out episode 52. On YouTube, we do have the highlight of my segment where I get my legs waxed on the air. And it was quite hilarious. I'm told someone is currently isolating the sound clips from that and is trying to make a song out of my yelps. So we'll see how that goes. Look, Eskalia, that's got to be the inspector. I see Yetis. Oh. And he's surrounded by giant, fluffy, man-shaped gazebos. Now, my lady, they are not mere gazebos. Note their regal bearing. They are gentlemen gazebos. Fearsome yet fastidious foes who would surely tear me rotting limb from rotting limb. You want me to go poke 'em? Only Eskalia can save Master Zombie Brand now. Okay, I'll go save you. Inspector! Inspector, can you hear me? We've been looking all over for you. Oh, but this just won't do. We've got to get you out of there before you catch cold. How long has he been here for? Those are not the right sound effects. Ooh. Up and at them. Everyone is waiting for you. Forgive me. If I pull any harder, my arms are likely to tear. Ah, there you are. We heard shouting. Have you perchance found something? Fury, take me. Is that my heretic? Confound it, I wanted him alive. Inspector Hildebrad is definitely not a heretic, and he's probably not dead either. He's just hibernating like last time. Hildy was ever the late riser. Fear not. My wife and I had our ways of waking him. All three of us are like, yeah. Jesus. Oh, right this instant, I missed. Oh dear. Manorville Meteor Strike or the Manorville Meteor Drive? Bah, maybe Julian was right. Trying to name everything only leads to needless confusion. One more time, then. How'd she go? Suplex? Kinda. Splendidly suplexed, Lord Godbert. Where am I? The snowy wastelands of Surthus? And who are these two people I see before me? Ah, but of course. Who else would venture into inhospitable climes and wake me from my sweet slumber but my beloved fans? Why do I feel as though I've stepped through a portal into an alternate reality unbound by the laws of logic? It's like he's saying what we're all thinking. What is that? A mammoth? Where did it come from? Oh, that? When my father drove me into the earth, I found it buried beneath the snow. A little Lalafellan girl, how adorable! Now shoot, please, note the firm muscular legs, not unlike my own. 'Tis clearly a Lalafellan boy. Now that you mention it, I suppose his features are rather masculine. You two cannot possibly be serious. I am the very soul of seriousness, good sir, especially in matters of deduction. This is undoubtedly a young boy who, much like myself, fell into a deep slumber upon being buried beneath the snow. Now then, let us gently wake him and ascertain his identity. There, that ought to do it. GG, GG, GG. What is this place? Who am I? Don't call it a comeback. It would seem that although Father's ungentle ministration served to restore this young boy to life, they also robbed of his memory. How did I get here? Who am I? Why can I not remember? Do not worry, young man. Everything will be all right. Take it from me. I have lost my memory more times than I can even remember. Then can you help me to remember? Hearken to me now, for I, Hildebrad, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, do hereby swear to solve the mystery of the amnesiac hobbledehoy. That thing. Wonderful, wonderful. I'll get started on a batch of Nashu's delights. Effective as your explosives were in the past, I suspect that young Gigi lacks the hardy constitution required to survive such an approach. Gigi, is that my name? When you woke, you were muttering Gigi. I suspect the phrase may hold some significance for you, so until such time as we learn your real name, I say why not adopt it as a playful moniker? But that's the sound all mammoths make. What kind of imbecile goes and names a mammoth Gigi anyway? Gigi, I like this name. Thank you, kind sir, but how will this new name help me to remember who I am? Patience, Gigi, this is only the beginning. Next, we will return to the city and see if we cannot find anyone who knows who you are. Come along. Oh god, it does the VV hat twirl. I love it. Now that I know our overlord is safe and sound, I too must take my leave of you and return to my brothers. I dare say rigor mortis will set in if I remain here any longer. Bound for Thanalan? Then allow me to accompany you. Juliana will give me no end of trouble if I keep her waiting much longer, though perhaps she will forgive me once I tell her of Hildy's return. This is all rather a lot of to digest, though you have the look of a woman accustomed to such happenings. In any case, regardless of Mr. Snashu's protestations, the inspector will not be granted access to the capital until we can confirm that he is not a heretic. You have my word that he'll be treated fairly. Hey, it's him again! Or her again, if I recall. I think. Take me, that man. Eskalia. I suppose you've heard the news, then, that Inspector Hildebrad was cleared of all suspicion and judged to be no more than an eccentric curiosity? If you're looking for him, good luck. I wanted to thank him for his cooperation, but as soon as the Temple Knights released him, he and his assistant ran off to gods know where with that mammoth in tow. As for my investigation, in spite of all the twists and turns, I managed to salvage a satisfactory result. As far as the Inquisition is concerned, the suspicious vagabond was not more than a zombie which wandered away from the Dusk Vigil. Sickness which has since been purged. Ha! So it would seem that all is right with the world once more. For now, I have no doubt that the Inspector will turn up again like a bad gill, and when he does, trouble is sure to follow.